The Battle of the Five Armies stands as one of the most chaotic and tragic moments in Middle-earth's Third Age. It was not just a battle for gold or treasure, but a conflict born of pride, vengeance, and fear. After Smaug the dragon was slain by Bard the bowman, the lonely mountain, Erebor, once again lay open. Inside, it lay the immense hoard of gold the dragon had amassed over centuries. Thorin Oakenshield, having reclaimed his ancestral home with the help of Bilbo and his companions, quickly fell to the same curse that had doomed Smaug, dragon sickness. The lust for gold consumed him. He ordered the gates of Erebor sealed and refused to share a single coin with anyone, even those who had helped him reclaim it. Meanwhile, the news of Smaug's death spread like wildfire. From the ruins of Lake Town rose a desperate people led by Bard, who sought help and reparations from Thorin. To the south, the elven king Thranduil marched with his host to claim his share, for the elves of Mirkwood had long suffered under Smaug's shadow. And in the distant mountains, rumors spread among dwarves and men alike that the treasures of Erebor were free for the taking. Yet in the east, something far darker moved. The Orcs and Wargs of the Misty Mountains, once servants of Sauron, were gathering under Bolg, son of Azog. Their purpose was not gold, but vengeance. They sought to destroy Thorin and his kin once and for all. As armies closed in, Bilbo alone tried to act as a voice of reason. Realizing the coming slaughter, he secretly delivered the Arkenstone, the heart of the mountain, to Bard and Thranduil, hoping it would buy peace. But Thorin, blinded by greed and rage, saw only betrayal. His friends turned away, and Erebor became a fortress of pride. At dawn, the armies met before the gates of the lonely mountain. Elves and men stood against dwarves. Words turned to arrows, and arrows turned to blood. Just as war seemed inevitable, a dark cloud appeared in the distance, the coming horde of Bolg's orcs. For the first time, enemies became allies. Elves, men, and dwarves joined together to face a greater evil. The Battle of the Five Armies had begun. Chaos consumed the valley. The orcs poured from the mountains, their numbers countless. Eagles swooped from the skies, and Bjorn, the skin changer, descended in fury, scattering foes like dry leaves. Thorin, realizing his madness too late, led a final charge with Fili and Kili beside him. Together, they struck at the heart of Bolg's army. But the price was terrible. Thorin and his nephews fell, their valor unmatched, their story ending in sorrow. When the battle finally ended, the field was silent. Countless lives had been lost. The treasure was no longer a prize. It was a curse fulfilled. Bard took only what was needed to rebuild Lake Town. Thranduil turned away, his people weary of grief. And Bilbo, carrying the weight of all he had seen, quietly returned home, changed forever. The Battle of the Five Armies was not a victory. It was a lesson, a warning that greed and pride can undo even the noblest of quests. The mountain was reclaimed, but the cost was too great. Before we continue deeper into Middle-earth's greatest legends, make sure to like, subscribe, and join our fellowship. Together, we'll uncover the stories behind every sword, every kingdom, and every shadow that shaped this world. In the end, the lonely mountain stood once more, but its halls echoed with silence. The age of dwarves was waning, and in the distance, the shadow of Sauron began to stir again. The peace bought at Erebor would not last forever. For Middle-earth is never free of darkness, only waiting for the next storm to rise.